What's going on, everybody? It's been some time. I've held this off long enough, and I really feel like I can't move on the YouTube channel and put out some of that other content I've been wanting to without doing this first. Obviously, this is still a big issue, you know, hard times for me and my family. Hang on one second. Okay. So, now 3 days ago, from when I'm recording this video, it was 3 months that my dad had passed away. In 3 days, Wednesday, October 28th, I don't know when I'm putting this video out. It might be the 28th when you see this. It might not be the 28th. However, is my dad's birthday, and he would have been 57. So, as I've done in the past with other people in the family, whether it was, you know, my grandpa, my other grandpa, or the dogs, I didn't do my grandma's, either one of them, but mainly because my dad obviously is far more important right now, and you know, I feel bad that I took this much time to even start doing this, but this tribute video, or whatever you want to call it. Sorry for the dogs barking. I tried to get some people to say something on behalf, you know, not on behalf, just to say something, show their respects, a story or whatever it'll be for my dad, but nobody wanted to do it, which, you know, it's whatever. Maybe I can get Jen to say a little something, but it's still tough. And it's going to be, obviously. It's, you know, to be expected. You know, I have my days. Obviously, some days are better than others, and others are, you know, I'm just down, just thinking, you know, wishing he was still here. You know, I bought myself, finally, my own my very first new car. I wish he was here to see that. I mean, I know it's nothing major, but, you know, I was proud of it. You know, it's just not the same. And he was just the greatest guy, the greatest father anyone could ever ask for. Not only was he my father, but he was my dad, and people that understand that know. It isn't fair. Like, I look at I look at what was wrong with him, and I think he should still be alive. What that hospital did, or I should say didn't do, really still bothers me, and it's one of the major reasons why I don't like hospitals. I don't like doctors. They don't care about us. They don't. They care about making the money. That's all they care about. Jen's dad last week found out he had colon cancer, and he's been in the hospital ever since last Friday or Saturday. And colon cancer, and did the surgery, took it out. Took some of his lymph nodes to see if it spread there, and we're going on a week later and they won't tell him. They said you can find out your plan and whether or not you had cancer in your post-op visit. I was like, okay, if I'm here for cancer, I just had a major surgery to get this cancer removed. I want to know if it has spread anywhere else. And now you're saying that you're not going to let me know to the post-op visit? See, that tells you right there that they don't care about you. They want to keep you there so that cancer can have a chance to spread and then get worse. And then they're going to say, oh, well, here, let's put you on chemo, which is what kills you. See, I hate doctors. I hate hospitals. There's very few, just like, there is in every job, there's very few that care, but most of them don't. They just want money and they want that incentive and whatever. Like I say, I'm fairly confident that there's a cure for cancers out there, but they're not going to let us know because that's $1 billion industry, billions of dollars a year. All that money they're making for cancer research, right? Saying that there's a cure stops all that. They're not going to do that. It's all about money. But it's not fair that my dad isn't here anymore. He was too young. And it happened so suddenly. And I wish I could have got him on some videos for you guys. And there's one video I seen that he's in. And it's when we're doing that celebration of life. For Grandpa Jim. And we're doing a toast and you can see my dad off to the side. I really wish I could have got him into more videos so you guys could really see what a great man he really was. He is sweet, kind, gentle, funny, but he also had that side to him where you do something to piss him off enough and it's like a whole other side to him. But you rarely ever see that. Ever. I've seen it maybe once in the past 10 years. And that's only because I don't even remember what it was, but he was sticking up for someone. So couple little stories here that still make me and my mom laugh. I remember this one time I was a kid and there's a grocery store called Lowe's. I don't know if any of you guys are familiar out there. It's now called Schnucks, but they used to have a salad bar, and we'd always go sneak up and eat some fruit. And this one particular day, my dad went to go grab a grape, and he went to chew it, and he just kept chewing it and chewing it and chewing it. And he was like, "What the fuck is this?" He couldn't figure out what was wrong. And he kept chewing it and finally took it out, and it turned out to be a fake grape. Somebody put a fake grape in there. And I'll never forget that. It was hilarious. It was like the seeing him chew it and chew it and chew it, and it's like, you alright? One other time, Mom, she had like a bowl of strawberries in one bowl, and right next to it was a bowl of tomatoes. They're both like smashed up. The strawberries was for a strawberry shortcake, and the tomatoes were for something, I forget. My dad gets the shortcake, goes to what he thinks is the strawberries, and ends up being the tomatoes. He puts the tomatoes on the shortcake, puts the whipped cream on, and starts eating it. And he's like, "The fuck is this?" It's like the first thing he always said when something like that happened is this is sweet. My mom swears to this day that she didn't do it on purpose. It just happened to be a coincidence that they were sitting right next to each other. And I was like, "No, Mom, I know you did that on purpose. Come on." And she swears she didn't. Similar situation. She had gravy, like beef gravy, brown, sitting next to chocolate gravy. You know, two different things. One's like a dessert topping, one is for dip, right? For like mashed potatoes or something. He put the chocolate gravy on his potatoes. And again, I'm sure you know what he said. What the fuck is this? Oh, man. I really miss you, Dad. Love you so much. Your birthday's coming up in 3 days. Don't quite remember the year. I think it was 96 or 97. My dad was working at a place called Dirk's Foods, I believe it was. It was basically us, sold a bunch of like meat and groceries and stuff like that. He worked in the warehouse, like back in the freezer and stuff. And he was on the forks of a forklift up, I don't know, we'll say 20, 30 feet or something like that. And he was trying to get something on one of the higher end shelves or something like that. And he lost his footing, slipped and fell and landed on his back and pushed his spine in and broke his back. He was disabled after that. Not like put into a wheelchair or anything like that. Just, he couldn't work anymore. Almost lost my dad then too. And he had a stroke back in 2013, 14, somewhere in there. Maybe even 2011, I don't know. Somewhere between 2011 and 2013, let's just say that. Almost lost him there. And then July 23rd. Eight days before my 31st birthday. I lost him. July 21st, 2 days prior, was the last time I seen him. And because of this fucking COVID, something that we shouldn't fucking be locked down for to begin with, prevented me from going to see him. He was an hour away, and we weren't able to be there for him. They didn't try. They knew exactly what they were doing. I believe that anyone that's in the hospital that has a life-threatening situation or could be life-threatening, they kill them so that they can say that it was COVID, to fearmonger people, to get an incentive, to get paid. I'm fucking tired of it. One visitor a day is the new rules now because of COVID. A day. Dad, I love you. I missed you so much. And I'll see you again. I try to get Mom to come say a few words. She can't do it, but she loves you, misses you. And we'll see you again, Dad.
I just want to say that Rich was the most sweetest, kindest, open, lovable husband, father, and I'm sad that he's not here to be my soon-to-be father-in-law. I miss him. I know his wife misses him, Adam's mom, and Adam. And it's very sad and tragic that he's no longer with us. It's not fair. So many things should have been done that weren't done, and it just sucks. Just really sucks. And I wish he could be back here. And I wish that everyone's lives could be how they once were. And I'm just speechless. It just sucks. It just really sucks. He, again, was a wonderful man all around. I'd call him to help me hang up a curtain rod or help me fix something, or Adam, Adam likes to get new TVs every 6 months, and his dad would come over and help hang up the TVs, and I'm just gonna miss that and his smile, and he was always happy. I'm just gonna miss all that.
From the moment I met Rich on that 15 degree below zero night, he was one of the most kind-hearted people I ever met. Welcomed me into his family. Till the last day I saw him, the Sunday before he left. He was a good man with a good heart, who really cared, and I'm gonna miss it.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. Sometimes you need to go and take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell